Hey, Gut Fox here. Today we got the New Orleans Saints offensive ebook up for you guys. Long awaited, I know. This is going to be free. Obviously, it's on YouTube. You're watching the video now. If you would like the written ebook, which stays up to date through the year, go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GutFox. Become a subscriber. You can do that free with Twitch Prime or aka Amazon Prime. They'll link the account. You'll also get those Twitch Prime Legends that EA said were coming out, or EA Game Changer said were coming out. That's not officially, like, we haven't seen any of them yet, so we don't know. But anyways, you could get that way for free. Otherwise, and if we'll send you an email, or if you don't get into the initial email blast, if you stop by a stream, we'll send it to you. Let's get right into the New Orleans Saints playbook. I want to start with the single back tight slots and halfback pitch specifically, because we're playing mind games with our opponent through the entire time. And a lot of people have nightmares about tight slots pitch from 18. Well, in 19 it doesn't work as well, but maybe people don't know that. So we're going to run tight slots pitch first play. That's what I like running. You guys know how to run it. You can motion a guy over if you want, but I just kind of set it there, put a tight end on the, I do it this way, put a tight end on the outside guy, run it once, maybe get them to quit early. They're like, oh, this guy's a spammer. And let me know, this is this is letting them know that we're going to spam them. This is going to be a terrible game for them, and they should just quit right away. Get us those easy wins, we move on to the next one. So, anyways, after that's out of the way, I want to show you how to beat each coverage. Let's do man coverage first. I'm seeing that kind of pop up a lot this year. It looks a little glitchy this year, a little bit better, a lot better than last year. So PA Pump Go is our man coverage beater with no safety on the top. Cover 2 man, that'll be rough to go against. So let's bring him in like a nickel formation. Let's run like a cover 1 hole. All right. So cover 1 hole. Let's move this back actually, because I'm gonna need a lot of field to work with, because we got some bombs, baby. So let's just go in the middle of the field at the moment, because you can go either side. So see that Thomas route? It's what we like to call a chair route, because you can basically sit in the chair. Like you get the back, then the bottom, so it's a chair route. It's a man beating route. I like to hit Y, the receivers icon, and then right bumper to smart route it. So now it's smart routed really close. If you want, you can motion him out wide to give more separation between him and like maybe the deep safety. Now watch how this plays. I'll just block this guy. So watch, see how that. Practice mode. Practice mode's got heaters. What is it about practice mode? All right, give me like 2 seconds offensive line, please. All right, so chair out. There you go. Motion him out. Man coverage. Let's just block the halfback. Somebody pick up a block, please. There we go. All right, we don't even need to. See how he's running free? Thomas isn't even that fast, and he just burned. What is that? Chris Harris? I don't know. I didn't see who that was, but he. Oh, I got Brock Sr. So maybe they're not that good over there. Roby. Oh, Harris on the inside. He must be the slap. Anyways, it's a man-beating concept. Run that beautifully. All right, let's beat cover 3. We do not have it in our quick audibles. I really should have set my quick audibles first. But anyways, let's set them right here. This is the quick audibles I like. I like to go dive as one of them, which is already there. Toss is the other in place of stick. But then I like halfback wheel as one of them. And then we get the other play I like in this one, deep post, and then mesh. It's either mesh or mesh switch. We'll do mesh switch right here. I think I like mesh switch slightly better. And then I also like bench switch. So I think bench switch gets a little bit better separation against like cloud flats, and you can throw that bench route, those out routes a little bit better. Let's go through the number 1 play that I use though in this formation, the halfback wheel, 174 calls of it. So you know I use it quite a bit. All right, so 3-4. Let's go into like a cover 4 first. The cover 4 isn't going to be beaten over the top in this formation. We'll show you other cover bombs later for cover 4. But yeah, because we got like 12 pages of this ebook to get through. I think it might be more when it gets out to subs, but that's it right now. So this play against cover 4 isn't the greatest. Cover 4 defends tight slots pretty well. But let's just watch it play out. Watch this. Like, so A's open, B would be the trailing route, and then RB late, although it gets man matched. A lot of times people will go hard flats right there. So people, if people play cover 4, a lot of times they'll go like hard flats here, and then that wheel route late is open. So against cover 4, not the greatest. But if you want to bomb, say cover 3, actually, bombing cover 3 is better to the shoot, hit the wrong button. All right, bombing cover 3 is better to the near sideline this year. So let's do it. Who's out there? Who we got? Meredith. I think Kamara's pretty quick. Let's do halfback wheel. Let's call cover 3 on this end. So you bomb cover 3 on the near side. So what you do to bomb it, basically bring Thomas on Y, X, sorry, I can't think of it. Curl. Late at night, guys. You curl him. You block Ingram. You streak Watson. And this is your cover 3 beater. So hopefully Watson doesn't get bumps too badly. So yeah, that curls down. And then you should be able to bomb it up over the top. A little bit closer than you like to see. But that's kind of the jam. You can also motion Thomas out. Streak. There. They can stop it by inverting their corners. There it is. Even wider of a window there if you motion them out. So, motion them out for that cover 3 beater. So that's how you bomb cover 3 out of this formation. Great. Gotta love post routes. Otherwise, you know, that Watson route, now why it might not look like much, it does do a decent job of beating like cloud flats over there. That was not a cloud flat. That was a purple route. So like say if you do something, like if you could do this, like that. He's in cloud flats now to cover 3. Watson route, lead it up there. There you go. It's weirdly effective against cloud flats. I don't know why, but that corner route is pretty glitchy against them. So it depends if they leave them in purples or clouds. Purples this year are pretty good. So a lot of people leave purples on the field. So that's how you handle cover 3. Obviously the Ginn and Thomas separation is great. Like if they're usering, like so if they user it like, so a lot of people step down on the user in Thomas's route, and then they'll try and go back. Or if they use it too long on the drag, then you can hit you can hit that in route immediately at break. So like watch this. So you hit the Thomas right on break if they go too wide too much. See how the separation between there's nice separation between that Y and X route. So that's a great read. That's why I love this play. There's so many options on it, and the wheel routes open late along the sidelines if they're in hard flats, like I talked about. All right, so after that, I could have just audibled to him. This deep post. Wait, let me make sure that's all the setups I have for that. Ooh. I said the cover 4. Okay, so that's cover 4 drop. Cover 4 drop can't be beaten over the top, but cover 4 matches can easily be beaten like on a post. Like so, if people know how to play the game, they'll run a cover 4 drop, or could like see how this is not working. See how that gets picked. But if people don't know how to play the game, god dang, just go down. Then they'll call a cover 4 match concept. So cover 4 match concept or cover 6. So if we say like shoot, I didn't call it right. Anyways, cover 4 match gets absolutely toasted by that. Same with cover 6. Cover 2 beater. Say they go into a cover 2. The same thing. You could just streak Ginn. What the heck? Streak Ginn. I gotta be under the hash, I think. Okay. So cover 2. Streak Ginn. This is if they don't put a guy in a deep blue. If they put a guy in a deep blue, you have to go underneath in this one. Not in other ones. See how that post takes them? There you go. See if the post will take that guy on that mid read, but like say if they shut it down by going like this, and you do the same thing, it won't work. So it really depends on your opponent. See it now? It's covered down. Oh wait, whoa! That worked. Huh? I figured he'd stay with the streak. It didn't end up being complete, but weird. I actually haven't tested it like that. It's one of those that's one of those throws I never made. Look at that, just go speedy. Oh, that was a cover 4. No wonder it was so tight. That's what she said. Sorry, streak Ginn. Man, I thought this was busted. Maybe it's just Davis. Maybe it's just the way Davis plays. They back him off a little bit, I'm sure. Pass rush. Yeah, it looks like he was open. All right, so that's just a cover 2 beater. There you go, cover 2 beater. I didn't realize that. All right, deep post. What's deep post? There's multiple setups for this. Against cover 2, this is the best play against cover 2. There's so many options in this cover 2. It's great. Streak outside, wide receiver towards field side. All right, let's flip this. Streak this guy against cover 2. Supposed to be a touchdown. There you go. Just beat him down the middle. Against a slow... Make sure that's like Tyreek Hill. But did you see that? Did you see how I did that? Deep post. You can do it in this one too. Just streak him down the middle of the field, and he's great. The Thomas route. If you streak him, what's great about that streak against cover 2? If he's in a deep blue, I don't think it'll win. In a straight up foot race, depends on who the middle linebacker is. But let me see. Yeah, I don't think it'll win. Oh wow, it's gonna win in a straight foot race. Broncos must have a slow middle linebacker. I should have done this against like the elites. Anyways, let's hit that slow middle linebacker. You can win that against cover 2. The against like cover 3. This deep post is decent, not the greatest though. So against cover 3, flip it like this. So what I like to do, you can fade Thomas, you can swing Ingram, and then if you want that Kamara route's out open, you can also streak Watson to get him real open. But let's watch this. Watch this play out. So RB's open, B is now open, and the pass rush got home. Man, they're wicked today. They're real wicked. So I'll show you the reads. If you have a good offensive line, that can last more than 3 seconds. All right, see this? So as long as it's not usered, see how this is open? This is coming open. Right there, right when I'm getting sacked. You see, I'm going down. It's starting to come open. But that's open against Cloud Flats too. So that's 2 reads against cover 3. Pretty decent. That one guy clears out two guys. So that's your cover 3 reader. And I think that's what I like out of that one. Otherwise, mesh switch. What are my mesh switch setups? All right, so what I like about mesh switch, wow, if I could speak. You streak Ginn. You motion over Watson. You can block your tag. Now you basically got like a levels concept here. So you motion over Watson. You can do this you can combine this with your toss. So you toss out there, you motion over, you toss, and then you run this. So Ginn's on his route. You got the drags to check down to, and then A. You could throw it low and hit a possession catch to get that. So that's a decent combo right there. So a little bit of mixing and matching what you want to do there. I talked about bench switch, didn't I? I didn't use that as an audible. Let's just choose a new play. You can hit the back button to choose a new play. Also, did I talk? Which one did I want? Bench switch. So bench switch it's weird. It kind of works. Let's go against cover 2, Cloud Flats. So, like, it doesn't work as good as it did in 17. Like, Y is late open. Not very good. The corner route got late open against Cloud Flats, the wide side. The near side, you're basically screwed against Cloud Flats. Like, watch the near side. Oh, actually, A got open because it got bumped. But, like, cover 2, not bad. Cover 3, I don't know. Bench switch, it feels like it's back to 18 where one guy will cover multiple locations. So Y's open, X is covered, B is covered, A is open. Basically, your reads are to the out routes against cover 3. If they go hard flats, you're kind of fucked. Because the corner routes play these corners. Because the corners play the corner routes this year in cover 3. So, like, not even Y's open against hard flats. And then that, see how covered that is this year? You can't throw that. So bench switch, it's a good way of attacking it, but not my favorite. It's okay at attacking. It's something I really wanted to work, though, because I love that play. All right, Singleback doubles. One of my favorite, like, surprising formations. We got another chair route. It's not as good as the chair route in the tight slots motioned out. Like, let me show it to you. Let me go against... Let's go against a man coverage. Man. Actually, we'll go against a heavy man blitz, which we see a lot. Pinch Mike O. All right, so here... You can either swing your running back out wide if that's what the user's covering. Generally, that'll be fine. Otherwise, you can max protect, run like slants to beat the user. And then Thomas. See, look at Thomas's route right now. What is that, 8 yards depth? If I hot route it, it's down to like 4. So let's watch what Thomas does. Let's see if this is as effective. So it's a man blitz, running free. You barely get the ball off. But you get it off, you get it out, you're good to go. You got a touchdown. So I'll try it again. Block everyone. You can ID the mic, shift or whatever, slant, drag, do whatever you want. Make sure and bring him. Man blitz. Let's try and block this bitch. Block. Bombs away. Bombs away. Son of a gun. We don't need to get monetized by saying what we'd say in a real life game. So there's your cover 0 beater. Also your cover 1 beater. Out of this PAY sail, it's okay. Yeah, on this end, sorry, on this side, on the right side of the PAY sail, it's okay to be like cover 3. I could show it to you against like a zone coverage. Let me see it. It's to the near side. Generally like running a lot of these routes to the Y side, to the corner, because the corner gets open. But otherwise, just check it down. Take your 5 yards, spin him out, get a good spinning running back, spin him out, get 5, 10 more. All right, but this formation is super powerful because of this next play. The combination where you can beat man coverage, so single back doubles. I was really surprised at how good this was. This PA slot crossers, one of my favorite plays in the game. I love that PA slot crossers. I'll show you the rest of them. PA shot draw, also good. What's kind of cool with the PA slot crossers and the PA draw shot combo is that they have that crossing route going to opposite sides of the field. Now, generally, you're going to want them going to the wide side. So your opponent, if they're smart, will know which way you're going to go because you're on the wide side of the field. But they can do okay on short side. I just prefer wide side. So hopefully your opponent isn't smart enough to know that. But PA shot crossers, oh man, beautiful. We'll just flip it around this way since we're on this hash mark. And we'll have the opponent run cover 4. That way we'll audible to cover 2 and cover 3, and I'll show you. All right, so that Meredith route. Looking great. Z routes, so that looks like a Z. You see how on the field that kind of looks like a Z? Great. Z routes are amazing. Whenever you find a Z route, you want to test out that formation. Watson. Now, what's Watson's job? Now, there's a few things when you got a crosser and a Z route. You want somebody to clear off the coverage so you can streak them. I kind of got a clear off there by Thomas for the crosser. So what do you need when you got a crossing pattern? You need something to suck the coverage underneath. So Watson, you can either go to the flats with him. That's one adjustment. Generally, probably like an out route would be best. That's fine. Suck down the coverage. Or what I like to do, and I've been experimenting trying to see what's best, I put Watson on an in. Now, his job is to suck down the coverage for the Z route. And then Ingram's job is to suck down the coverage on the crosser. So you get the Ingram suckage, you get the Watson suckage, and then you pop him over the top with the Ginn Jr. and the Meredith progression. So let's watch cover 4. Meredith's only issue is that they don't clear out for his Z route against a cover 4, so it might sit on it, so you might be stuck checking down or going to the crosser, and it really depends on who the user gets. So B looks covered. I don't like that. So wait till the freaking pass rush is off, and do that. All right, it's okay. That worked pretty well. I don't know if the coverage didn't quite suck down like I wanted it to because it was a purple zone. A cloud flat that gets sucked down. If they're in a hard flat, suck down. You can even check the 22 here. Check your running back. The crosser didn't quite get the depth we wanted. I wonder if that's because he hit the linebackers. So he didn't get his depth as we wanted because he was in that purple route. Looks like purple routes go a little bit deeper this year. So like say they're in cloud flats. We'll put them in cloud flats. Crossing routes, Watson. We'll do Ingram on an out route to really suck him down good. But I prefer the swing. So Y is now open. Y is now open. Y is now open. You guys see that? I'm going to throw that B route this next play, but I don't consider this a consistent read against cover 4. So watch Y to B as your looks. So B is, God dang it. God dang it. I keep getting hit when I need to get the ball off. So, all right. What's nice is that, like I said, there's 2 kind of low underneath ones. All right. B, don't get a pass rush, guys, please. There you go. So against cover 4, it's fine. The thing with cover 4, a lot of people, what they'll do, and this is a lot of trouble with these kind of like timing routes, a lot of people will bring their safeties down right here. Like cover 4, they'll get safeties down in the box. Or let's move our corners down a little bit too. If the corners are too far down, you can just bomb them over the top and cover 4. All right. Let's watch the setup like this here. I think generally like people like to do hard flats or whatever. All right, let's try this. Threw it. Yeah, I got picked half on it. That's one thing you got to watch. If that's being used, that's not really a big issue because they'll kind of be chasing the route. They'll be chasing that crosser. Watch out. A lot of people have gotten smart, though. They cut off the crosser and come back to the Z if you do it too often. So you got to make sure and make the right read. Go to the crosser or the Z route. Let's try this again, boys. Oh, don't go on him. He's somebody I got to beat on a timing. So you just got to make sure to find the right lane. So Y is crossing. Z's. Z, yeah, that's pissed me off. All right, let's just call cover 4 a bust with that Z route. That's what I was trying to explain, how they come down on that Z route pretty hard. Even though there's a slight opening, I'll watch it. I'll do it without the low pass this time. See if I can find a proper opening. Find an opening right there. Opening right there. There, I guess there's an opening. So even though the cover 4 drifted down, the Z route was still there. I didn't even need to low throw that. But I think against better safeties, maybe it'll be a little tighter throw. So overall, that's solid. It's a similar concept against Tampa 2. Here they're in cloud flats. Again, watch the pressure. We got you a man beater out of that. Y. Z is now taken, so we just throw it to Y. So like that center middle linebacker, because he was in that, let's show this. Because he's in a mid read, he plays the Z route. But if somebody puts him in a deep zone, he won't play it as well. Let's test it. Let's test it with bring this. You don't want they won't bring their safeties too far down on a cover 2, because then you can just bomb on the sidelines. So always look for that. All right, let's try this. I could slant Watson too, if I don't feel like. Oh, dang it! Throw it low. Go ahead and catch it and have some fun. So throw it low against cover 2. I should have been on the linebacker. Anyways, cover 3. Same things, same reads. It's pretty dang consistent. You don't really need to change the play much. You're basically making downfield reads. And if the downfield reads, you don't feel it there, you're getting pressured, you check it down to Watson or Ingram. Ingram on a swing, pick you up a few yards. So cover 3 here. RB's open. Y was butt naked, so did B. Whoa. What happened there? Did Harris Jr. just break like a madman? I wasn't even looking. I just made a regular read. Did I just get Madden 18 zoned? Alright, so he's on a clear streak. Whoa. Look at this. Look at the way he turned. He's turning already. He's turning already, and I'm winding up. This Madden 18 horse hockey. What the fuck? Clint told me on the podcast when they had their backs turned, they wouldn't break on the ball. Clint! All right. One thing I do want to show is this on the near side. All right, that's not going to happen very often, but if it does, we really got to yell at Clint some more. All right. Let's do it like this. Let's do it against a cover 3. We'll watch him do his head turn again. I want to see Meredith. I want to see Meredith come from the wide side. How does he react? Not well at all, I guess. All right, let's watch it again. Oh shoot, it's a cover 4. Whatever. All right. Anyways, you guys get that. I love that play. I shouldn't spend so much time on it. I'll try and be faster here with the rest of the plays. All right, PA draw shot. Very similar concept. Coming the other way. PA draw shot. Exactly. Crosser. So like I said, opposite way. PA draw shot. What's nice about PA draw shot? Actually, I got quite a few setups for this. All right, let's do it. I got a lot of setups for the PA draw shot too. All right, I'm in a 3-man. I'm gonna go nickel because I have 3 wide receivers. All right, so same thing. Crossing patterns. You can slant this tight end. Who's it that's found this last year? I think it was like Smart Money or Smart Madden found this last year. Watch Watson and watch how everything converts here with this switch route. Shit's money. All you have to do is slant him, and he gets open on the sidelines. Near sideline, far side. It's because of the switch. It's because of the switch pattern. So slant. If you remember to do this, slant your tight end. Hopefully, it doesn't get followed. See that? Because that guy flows with it. That's against cover 3. Same thing with cover 2, if I recall correctly. So then at cover 2, slant. I believe he switches and takes man coverage. Whoops. I guess he stopped his route, weirdly enough. Anyways, that's not bad. Otherwise, that's just kind of whatever. You know, a few yards. All right. Here's a drag tight end. Slant this guy. And you throw to the Z. A block halfback. I don't like play action this year. Bad pass rush. Z route's open. See that? Pretty easy. You also can drag tight end, streak slot, and then you read your crossing pattern to your Z route to drag. So watch the Z route, watch the crossing pattern, watch everything. All right, well, I put that on. Drag, open-ish, crossing. All right, it looks like the mid-read zone picked him up. So basically what you're going to look for is the user to cover Meredith or Thomas. So watch, the user's got to cover Meredith or Thomas here. So they're going opposite ways. Shit, I don't like that. I don't like that setup. I don't like that setup at all. I might delete that setup. I'll just put in a note here. Not great. Yeah. It's basically you're relying on the crosser to drag it open. Because the other one will get picked off by the deep zone. Don't run that one. Alright. Here's I don't know if this is my favorite. I think the second one and this one are tied for my favorite. This one right here. I like this a ton. What I like about it is when you get a playmaker on your field for Ginn, you can playmake this son of a bitch up, and it adds an even more depth. So you get the clear out from the tight end. You create playmaker him up, so you got a couple reads. The only thing I don't like about this play is that the Z route, and the crosser are very close to each other. So like basically you can read Z route pattern right here is open, B is open right there. Fuck, I got hit. I knew it was gonna happen on the play action. So Z route gets open nicely with that slant. So that's kind of the setup for the PA draw shot. That and the crosser, amazing plays. Also, there's a bubble screen in here. If they're blitzing you hard in like a zone, just throw the bubble screen. It's not the greatest bubble screen. There's not great bubble screens in this book, unfortunately. At least that I found, but this bubble screens, it works, so that's good. It's got good runs too. Toss crack's okay, gives it away. The dive is basically what you want to rely on. Run the dive, punch it one way or the other if you want like more of a stretch, but you get a lot of control on those dives this year. It's pretty nice. All right, tight slot. All right, let's move down to bunch base. Bunch base. I got a lot of Singleback, which is they got great concepts. The pass blocking I feel is a little bit better. All right, this bunch dig is just great stock. We'll run it against, say, cover 4. I don't think this is a cover 4 beater. I don't think it is. Let's test it. Nah, it's not. It ain't even close. So what's nice about this is that it's got the trail route. But just basically stock. So you can throw this Thomas route quick. It's kind of like, what is it? Split close with this post route right here. See how close Thomas is to the line of scrimmage? It's kind of like split close, this post route. So like on snap, if they're missing that middle, just throw it low to the post. It's great. I got to get off that middle linebacker. I got to let the computer do it. Otherwise, you got the drag to the in route. So it depends on how aggressively the user. Go A, and then if they're using A hard, then you go B. Just basically that's your read. Pretty simple read. I wouldn't use it a lot during the game. They're going to catch on, but it's very simple. The next one I want to run is... Ooh, I should just preload all these so I can audible. PA end around. Ooh, a classic. It's kind of like PA end around, but it doesn't have to do the end around motion. The PA zone weak. I like to run into my quarterback strong side to like the right because he's right-handed. All right. What are my other ones? I just did bunch dig. PA Saints over. Good. FL drive. FL drive's already one. All right. So quick pitch. It's a pitch. It's solid. Then you got... I haven't tried out the counter, but I think the pitch is what I rely on. And then, all right, let's do PA zone weak, and then I'll just redo the ball. All right, here we go. All right, let's do it to the right-handed. All right, so this one, what do? Just streak a tight end, flat route another one. Simple, right? Take off the play action because play action is a jerk. Sail concept, right? Flat open. That's not great against cover 3 or cover 4 with a clear out. Could be a little better. But there it is. Thomas on like an in route, a little bit more delayed would be better. There it is, play action. Don't roll out. Don't always cancel that shit. Yeah, that was bad. Play action took it off me. But anyways, against cover 4, again on this tight one, boxes it a little bit better. Streak, flat. Take the play action off. Here it is against cover 4, or cover 3, sorry. Cover 3 is nice because it clears out that streaking guy so that corner out's open. That's what I like about it. That's what I appreciate about FL drive. So it's just basically a drive pattern. So you can motion this guy out. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah. Drag him. In route him. Motion him out. And you get a little bit more of a difference. You can leave that stock dragon. But I don't... shoot, that wasn't my setup. Maybe... Let me see my setup. My setup was different. I looked at it, I'm like, that can't be right. Streak him. Alright, here's your setup. It's unfortunate. It's just basically what I like about it is it's a trail play. That's like the whole point that I like it. It's a trail play. There you go. Couple yards, throw it on break there. Not too bad. Might be decent near the end zone. I haven't really used it near the end zone. But that's what I like at a bunch base. I like the first two formations better. I like this next formation a lot better than that one too. That's just kind of like, this is just kind of like if you wanted to use that. Wing stack, beautiful. PA fork, amazing. This double in shot, great play. You know I like crossing patterns. All right, PA forks one. Curl post drag, double corner. All right, curl post drag. Double corner. Where'd you go? Double corner. PA fork, curl. Okay, curl post drag there twice. All right, let's come out in PA double shot, double in shot. First off, against cover 4, like normal. All right, against this, I will streak Hill. Watson's kind of like at a weird depth. Watson's at a fine depth, but it's whatever. All right, for this one, streak Ingram, motion him out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's glorious. Glorious. Watch this. Look at that. 30 yards. Easy peasy. You throw it on break. You can even throw it on first break, actually. If you really want to, I mean, that's fine. If you don't want to motion him out, if you want to play the play action out, it works. It works. But I prefer to leave that crossing pattern on. Uh-oh, it converted to man coverage. Wait, no, it didn't. There you go. See? Money. It works against cover 2 and cover 3 the same way. Otherwise, fade off Hill. Leave that Watson. You can put that in. You can keep that in there. Watch the crosser. The crosser works too. That's what's so great about this. The user's gonna be distracted with the crosser. So you can read the crosser or the man on the field. 30-yard conversions, great. As long as you're not getting pressured. If they get like, all right, let's switch to like a 4-man pass rush, like Tampa 2 style. Same exact patterns. I won't motion them out this time. Oh, fade route. I like the fade route Hill. It's better against cover 3s. But basically, this is what it is. You can out route RB also. There you go. Looks like that middle zone, mid-read hooked on. But so it's a crosser. Same thing against 3. I'm not going to run against 3. It's going to waste every time. I did the goddamn... I did the quick audibles for a reason. All right, let's go against cover 3 first. We always say cover 4 first, right? All right, so this play. What I like to do in the PA fork, in route RB, hot route RB to the first down marker. So the post route, I feel like I might underutilize the post route a little bit, but basically I'm looking for the speed outs here, the running back and the B route. I use this in 18 a lot. I'm using it here in 19. It works again. So Y gets to the air, then just do some funky fucking moves and beat out their user, beat out their players, get somebody with a high-end spin move. But that's it. So against cover 4, you just check down there. Cover 3 sky, I think it'll be another check down. You can potentially move it in there against cover 3. Against cover 2 is the only one where I don't feel like fitting it on the sidelines. Oh, like it looks like he covered that really well. Last year, cover 3 would not hang with that. I wonder if it's cloud flat related in a cover 3. So basically, read the out route to the running back. And then if they get really aggressive, check back to Watson, who's at the first down marker. No, Y was... Okay, yeah. It is cloud flats and a cover 3 that gets sucked down. Looks like purple routes play those a little bit better. But anyways, that's how you play it. It's good because then you use it with... you use it with your stretch and your inside run and whatnot. All right, double corner. This one I don't really use a whole lot. But you have a few options. So, motion Watson across. Streak him. Then you can, like, drag him. Do something like this. This attacks the short side, I feel. I like attacking the wide side, I feel a little bit better on this. But basically, that's a crossing pattern for your tight end. It's really weird. Really funky. Might not get expected. B is open. RB is open. Yeah, gotta go wide side with this. It gets more depth to the wide side. Alright, so if we're gonna go... double corner. Let's do it this way. Motion Thomas over. So another thing. Motion Thomas over. Streak the inside tight end. Drag this guy. And in route him. There you go. So you got a Z pattern. You got like a mesh with a Z pattern. So this is a nice one. You can always, you know, move him up for another option. And then like, there you go. That's against cover 4. If you get that time, you got that dime. Basically, you're taking advantage. You're taking. So this is a combination with a stretch. Like basically, if they see you motion this guy across and you only do it to stretch, that's what they're gonna feast on. They're gonna see your stretch. They're gonna be like, oh, he's gonna stretch there. And like, wait, hold on a second, you son of a gun. Hold on a second. And then you got this pattern. And then you playmaker that Watson up for another check down. Oh, block your halfback, fracture protection. Look at that, beautiful. All right, so that is that setup, that formation. I do like it a lot. My next one is very similar looking, wing flex. Unfortunately, the plays don't vary that much because it's just a crosser from the same way, like the same way we crossed in the last formation. So this PA Saints deep curl, while it's great, actually, no, never mind. This is great because of one reason. I made a note about this. I now remember. I was about to say it's not that great. Overall, the formation's not that great. The runs aren't that great, or whatever. But what's great about this is that this crossing pattern, you see this? You see how deep that gets? Why it's great is if you're in this formation, like, oh, that son of a gun's going to cross to the wide side only. It's a crossing pattern to the near side of the field, which is really cool. So, streak Watson. I guess you could fade him also. Fade's probably better to get rid of cover 3. Drag Meredith. There you go. There's your little, and Hill does a little like stop route. So if you need to check back, he's fine. He's not off the screen. So let's watch this. So let's do a near side crosser. You don't see this too often. It's best to the near side. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You don't see that. And that's a beautiful, beautiful play. All right. So PA Saints wide cross. Do I have that? And this one's the same way. Crossing pattern the other way. Look at that. This one goes great to the wide side of the field. So yeah, one going to the wide side, one going to the short side. The user could probably stay with it. It's just just slightly enough to confuse them. At least you hope. So a lot of the offense is based around crossing patterns at the moment because those are what gets downfield. Like basically, in the passing game in 18, you're gonna be throwing crossing patterns against blitzes, like either quick check reads, Z routes, like I've shown. You can do some comeback routes against cover 3, but I've seen a little bit of glitchiness on those, and some cover 3 cloud flats playing really nicely, or purple's playing nicely against those comebacks. So 19, a lot of crossing patterns you're gonna see. All right, I form is what we're going to next. This I form is great, kind of like near the goal line. I like the I form close. It's the only I form I use. There's some other good plays in this I form. I just don't want to go too much into them. Like there's some good routes here. Like there's usable stuff like this Texas attack, the mid attack, the Texas concept. It's fine. I mean, I form close is what I'm looking at though. So I form close. You're gonna do the toss. You're gonna sub in a tight end for your wide receivers, and you're gonna toss. Okay. If your fullback's not getting out there, motion them over slightly and toss. Otherwise, you go toss. You go lead dive if you want to throw them off your toss. But I do like that sweep quite a bit. It gets out there. It gets me some good stuff near the goal line. Otherwise, if you're not near the goal line, you got maybe a short yardage conversion you need to do. What is this? PA tight end corner. I'm not going to show you on the field. I've shown you enough crossing patterns. Basically, with PA tight end corner, you can kind of see it. You fade the tight end on the corner out there, and then you look to the corner out to so if the tight end's on the fade, you got like a drag going that way, the crossing route going that way, and then the fullback underneath. So you look for the crossing pattern, maybe even the tight end quick if they're blitzing you. But that's kind of your reads there. The PA boot flow is the other one. What's nice about that is just a crossing pattern to the other side. So you got one going one way, one going the other. Same thing I had in the last formation. It's you streak your weak side wide receiver. So do you see that guy in red right there? Streak him and then block halfback. And that's definitely, this one's another one that's better near side. So basically both of them are great on the right hash mark. And then you go one way or the other. All right, so that's the I form close. Weak, I'm staying out of weak. I've never liked weak. Pistol bunch tight end, powerful formation. I got this one out of order. Actually, pistol bunch. I actually know pistol bunch tight end pretty much from heart. All right, so you run halfback zone, and you have fun with it. You power with that. Great. It's been great for 3 years. Otherwise, your options are fake screen, verticals, and cross drags. My audible would be halfback zone, and then I flip it right when I come into line scrimmage. So here's how I attack. Say I hit X, I'll go halfback zone. Will be my first attack. You can also run draw if you want to. Cover 4. So here it is. Come up. I flip the play. I run to the strong side. I got them outnumbered. I hope my guys can hold their blocks, but we can't. You know, that's Bradley Chubb out there. Anyway, so that's the run. Not that interested in runs, all right? Verticals. What's so great about verticals? Well, against, say, a cover 3. What's so great about verticals against cover 3? Well, picture me. Picture me rolling. Meredith in the seam. Snap throw out there to X. There you go. Snap. Ooh. X should be able to get that. Luke Thomas out. Oh, god dang it. Forgot the audible. Alright, verticals. Thomas out. Block your halfback. Wait. We're doing it against cover 3. Why is that happening? That happened twice in a row. Am I wrong? Is it not great out of this? Alright, there's an opportunity to throw a pick if you wait too long on it. I guess if I throw it... I mean, this might be better at other bunch formations. Yeah, it's... Huh. Alright, well, don't do that anymore. That's really weird. Alright, what I like, fake screen. This is decent near the goal line. I think Zan put something out where like he slanted a guy. Not in this formation. Let's see this. There you go. Run that at the goal line. There you go. There's your goal line play. Also, another goal line play is just not do that. This one's from, I think that a freaking amazing sent me this one. He just said, or it was a tweets by Davis. They just said just run it like this. The user usually chases and goes to this fake screen. So then you just throw the comeback. So the user's right there. The user's there. Otherwise, if he gets happy, there you go. Throw it, check it down. You can even like, yeah. So either do that or check it down, or run the slant. There's your options. All right. Otherwise, verticals. I didn't show it to you to the seam, did I? Seam cover to get cover 3. You need to get to the seam this year. The seam is great this year. Wow. Okay, not in that play. Wow, what the fuck? All right. Trips formation. We'll wait for that. That's weird that cover 3 isn't working. Anyways, F it. This is the play you want to run out of a bunch. This one's the good one. You can just run it stock if you so wish. Run it stock. Throw it down to A right now. It's wide open. Otherwise, X. Throw it high to that. So to beat these routes here to the middle. Throw high point passes this year. Cross drag. Streak. Here's how I do it. Usually I get into the wide side of the field. God dang it. Alright, there. It was a low pass, but whatever. We got it home. Say we're on that sash mark. Let's do it this way. So you have a crossing pattern. Basically another crosser. Really? Easy peasy, right? Drag route open, crossing pattern not really open, and then just, oh god, I threw it low again. Why am I getting my low and high point confused? We'll do it against cover 2. Basically, you're playing off the user. B is open, Y is open, and X got open late. Pass rush got home to me. So those are your reads. The deep in route's pretty good. They don't really ever suspect the deep in route for some weird reason. It's generally open until somebody's seen this a few times. That's usually the go-to. I'll know possession catch is pretty bad right now, but that is what it is. So those are your reads. Crossing pattern, deep in, or drag. If you want to go low and make a spin move. Drag is always... I want you guys to hit the drags like 5 times a game minimum. That's what I want you guys to do. So that's the pistol bunch. Very powerful formation and some amazing stuff. You could basically live out of that formation if you wanted. All right, let me scroll back up to the gun stuff. All right, where are we at? Gun split offset. All right. Very disappointing. There are a lot of good gun split offsets in this game. This is not one of them. The only play that I like is this backs cross. It's got a Z route. It's got 2 double drags in route to the levels concept. The Z route basically throw it low, you know? Otherwise, check it down to a back. Corner routes, it should be good, but C routes aren't good this year, so can't really throw it. I haven't really found a way to make C routes work yet. Sorry. Gun double Y-flex off. This Saints mesh wheel, it's good. I've liked it. It's gotten me some good yardage, good conversion. I feel like it's very read dependent, not exactly like glitchy. So basically you drag and you're in route. If you can make your reads, the user will chase the drag. They don't really expect that in route right there. And then you can low throw that post pattern. So like against a cover 3, we'll go to cover 4 first again because it's easier to convert to the other ones. I should just make it. So here's a cover 4. Throw the drag right here if it's right there. If it's that open, you throw the drag. Otherwise, yeah, there you go. Just wait it out and hit in the middle. Did you see the openings there? It takes a very precise passing attack and a good knowledge of where zones and basically reads here. It's a hard read. But I think you can make it. You can also just get spammy and throw low to the post. Like, right? Oh, there. Darn it. And against cover 2, that post is open late. It's like here, did you see that against cover 2? Did you see it or not? Let me show it. Let me see. So Y brings down that one, and then there you go. Against cover 2. That's if they don't put him in a deep middle. If they put him in deep middle, he'll cover that, no problem. So what's this? Cover 2. Put him in deep middle. That's no big deal. I don't want Von Miller rushing me. Otherwise, that down route is pretty much worthless. So Y is open. Oh, RB was just getting open there. Otherwise, the check. Did you guys read that? Can you read that? There's so many moving parts there. It might be worth it for you guys to take a look at that. Otherwise, you know, low throw X on a cover 3. Right in the seam. Don't get that bad at timing, though. Make sure he's got good catch in traffic, I guess. That's fine. I mean, it works. Let's see it to the wide side of the field. We'll take a look at it. Cover 3. Need a little conversion. I prefer, like, seam routes if I'm going to do something like this. It's still a little dangerous. Not bad. Is that Chris Harris 25? Yeah. All right. So otherwise, there's your play. Pretty good. You know, it's got an inside zone. 4 dirticals. It's 4 dirticals. I really haven't messed with this a whole lot online. PA read. I should mess with it a little bit more. All right. Oh shoot! Did I not do this one? No. What was it? Otherwise, this sail's pretty good. Basically, I like to fade that post pattern. Then you got a cover 3 beater down the sideline there. The corner route's pretty nice. I mean, they got some decent empty stuff. I just hate going empty. These empties are good, but they're not great. So why are these good, not great? They're good, not great because they don't have a QB draw. Like if you're gonna do an empty scheme, Saints isn't the way to go. Breeze doesn't do a QB draw, so there's no QB draw here. This Saints fork is a great play though. I just don't want to run it. I don't know. I just think I think you can gain a lot of yards running a 5 wide scheme out of the Saints. I just prefer a 5 wide with a QB draw. So that's why I didn't really want to make a scheme around the 5 wides. This gun empty Saint, this deep in is a cover 4 beater. So go ahead and use that to beat cover 4s like we did last year. The post route should get open deep. You want to be on a left hash mark with this or flip the play. And you want a really fast guy on that one. Otherwise, I mean, there's some decent routes here, but nothing that I'm gonna go over because I don't think it's good enough to play online. It's fine. It can gain you some yards. Don't get me wrong. What was the next one? Let's scroll down. All right, the best formation in the game. Do we want to go through the best formation in the game right now? It's not tight outside tight end. It's not bunch. It's not stack Y-flex, whatever the hell this was. Trey Y-flex. You're like, ah, Jesus, I've seen this shit. PA crossers. Fake screen wheel. Dagger. Draw. Verticals. I don't think you really need anything else more online right now. Some people get it, and also levels Y corner. I don't even know where to start with this formation. It is so freaking good. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Don't even know. All right, you know what I want to read here? This SC corner. Somebody said there was something glitchy about this. Actually, here's a live lab. Somebody told me today. I just remembered it. Somebody told me today. Let me go to dime, I guess, since we'll match personnel against cover 3. I want to see this. Somebody said this is like a cover 3 bomb. All right, let me try this. No, it didn't look that way. It didn't look that way to me. I wonder if it's near side. Near side and far side make a huge difference on bombs. It is a cover 3 press, ain't it? I wonder if that affects anything. Yeah, that didn't work. Huh. Alright, no, that didn't work. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled program. So I did an entire video on the fake screen wheel. I did an entire video on this play and how broken it is. Go watch that video. Basically, look at the average yards per play, 26.9. That's all online head-to-head. I haven't used that in any solos. So the middle receiver there, I like to do it to the wide side. That's a cover 2 beater with a deep middle. Anytime you get a streak from a slot, cover 2 beater. Put Tyreek Hill there, have fun. You're the one, you're on that wheel. You'll also want somebody fast there. If you can't afford it, maybe go John Ross if you can't afford like Randy Moss or something, or high end. That's a cover 3 beater. Basically, the cover 3 drifts to the center guy. Let me show it. Let me show it to you guys. So like, I'll show you what's going on here. This one, cover 2 beater. This one, because this cover 3 corner drifts to try and match him, this one's down the sideline open for a long piece of yards. And don't forget, this one's okay at times. I've seen this one. I've got some completions here between like underneath cover 4. Just throwing it to that right quick. That's pretty good. Otherwise, the thing you do with it, how you do it, you can slant this guy for a check down, or you just leave him there and then playmaker him. That's fine too. A lot of things you can do to that route. Otherwise, dagger. It's a crossing pattern. I don't know. I don't need to show it to you on the field. You guys have seen so many crossing patterns already. I'm sure you're sick of them. Fade your tight end. I would even check and release my running back, and then that's how you suck down the coverage there on that dagger. You're gonna use it as the crosser. You hope the in route gets open. I wouldn't even be mad with you if you decided to drag instead of streak that middle receiver. It's basically the same setup for PA crossers. You're fine leaving it as is, as a cover 3. I'll just show it to you on the field instead of explain it. I shouldn't get so. All right, levels Y corner, verts, PA crossers. Those are other ones I want to show in this formation. It's got a screen too. Draw, not really. All right, fake screen wheel. So crossers. Cover 4 does a decent job against this formation. Like we'll just run it stock against cover 4, and I'll show you what's up. So the crosser gonna get open. Y, X, not really. You just hope you have enough time and the user doesn't pick you off. All right. And frequently when like they go cover 4 against fake screen, you just wait for them to come back. All right. Let me see if I can do this and beat cover 4. Oh, does it need to go to wide side? Ooh, if we have a stronger arm, I might beat cover 4 there. Might be a cover 4 beater. One of our weaknesses in this formation is a cover 4. That might be a beater. We'll have to test it out a little bit. Let me see it this way, though. I want to see if this is a beater. Street Gin. Is Meredith fast enough? Sure hope so. Oh, man. Pass rush is rough, boys. Gin should be our crosser instead of our streaker. Isn't Gin fast on this game? Or is he too old? Nah, I wouldn't do that. That's too inconsistent. Never mind. That's not a cover 4 beater. It's a cover 3 beater for sure. I'll show you the cover 3 beater. Streak Thomas. There you go. There's your cover 3. And then, like, I do an in route to check down. If you got time. Might not even be worth doing beaters if you don't have time. Thomas. Check down against cover 3. Obviously, they can stop this. They can stop this by just inverting the coverage too. So that'll teach you to do beaters on them. Play action up. There you go. Cover 3 beater. Fun, fun, fun. There you go. Otherwise, PA crosses are PA crossers. You guys should know how to do that. How to do regular PA crossers. There's your regular PA crosser setup. Drag route, check down right here is great. Otherwise, B route is money if we don't throw on the run. Dagger is basically a similar setup as this. Oh, did I not have dagger in here? God damn it. Alright, verticals. Verticals is great this year against a lot of things. Here's cover 3. I'm going to see it with Meredith on his regular route. I'll see how it is. Oh, that's cover... Yeah, that's cover 3. Yeah, not great. I don't know, I like that. I wonder if it's because I was in purples. Try this. I like fading Meredith on this cover 3. Yeah, it's because I was in purples. The seam it held the seam further. So if you're in a cover 3 and you're worried about verticals, don't convert to cloud flats. Watch how this plays the cover 3 versus say the one you just saw there in cloud flats. This is just a regular purple route. So it's like a, what is that, a curl or is that a seam? I think it's a curl. Watch how it plays. See how it carries the seam a little bit? So it's harder to fit that in. See how close that triangle was of the 3 defenders? Yeah. So that's how you play. I'll show it to you. It rides the seam a little bit better. But at this location, just check it down. Don't throw to the seam. There you go. Alright. What else we got? Verticals. Levels Y corner. Love this play. Sometimes I streak Gin for the hell of it. Because I feel like if I in-route Gin, if I leave him there, there's too many guys running across. But I don't like to keep him on his in-route. Because there's too many guys running in. It's really close to each other. It's easy to use them both. So either I streak them. Whoops. Either I streak them to clear him out of there. Or I drag him. So here's the streak. Here's against cover 4 of the streak. A little bit more clearance there. Away from the user. But generally you look to the right first. So level Y corner. You look to this side to the right. You read the running back. Running back is out there. Nope. Okay, throw it low here. There you go. You basically watch that side defender and the user. The user sometimes knows. The user sometimes knows you're going to the corner out. So they'll guard this area first so that way you can't hit that guy and break. They'll guard it, then they'll dart back here. Whoops. So watch this. This is how oh, wrong play. Guard there, then dart. Dart in here. Dart there. That's how you kind of use that route if it was actually called. Alright, so that's that. Dagger. I didn't show dagger, but it's the same as PA cross. It's just about. Alright. Did I show the SE corner how my normal setup is? I didn't. I don't think I did. Alright, SC corner out of this. Trey Y-flex. Actually, let me add the dagger as a... Alright, now SC corner. Here's my normal SC corner. A little bit of a change up. This one's kind of... You can't really run it more than once or twice. Just because... You can't run it once or twice because it's noticeable. So what you do, Watson... You see what he's doing? I can even block my running back. You motion him over. Snap motion. So basically you check down underneath or go to B. See that? So B was taken by that again, nobody really if they leave that guy at this if they leave this guy on this zone right here, this mid read, they're gonna get bound over the top every single play. So he won't be making that play for you. But basically that rotate him over. There you go. So now you have a high-low and a timing pattern behind it. So you go Y. Do you see it? Let me show it to you. I'll show you the reads. I don't know if it went too fast for you, but it's a very similar play to 18. So you throw the, if the drag's open, throw the drag. If the in route's open, throw the drag. It's a little bit easier. It's kind of easy to use. Sometimes it can confuse you. They're gonna be making the same reads you are. They're gonna go either. Here's what their user's gonna be. The user will either be right on this drag, and they'll try and peel back to that guy once they see him, because he's been in motion. So they'll peel back. So like they'll be like, so here's the user. Let me rewind the play. All right. So the user will be like right here. They'll follow this drag across and then peel back to this one, and then you throw the drag or this running back. You throw the running back right away. So you throw the drag, or you throw the in route before the user can get to the end. So the user will be like. Usually be like right here, around, up, and then back to your in route. So you'll either have to have patience on the crosser. Did you see that? So you either have to have patience on this crossing pattern for the user to leave it, or you have to hit the dragger in. So let's try it again. And this guy's got to go in deep blue. I don't know what they'll probably be using. Like they usually use like a vert hook, like one of these guys, right? Or the other side. I don't know. Watch out, because zone or QB spots can fuck you. Alright, there it is. I generally like to leave a bit more. So either they're back to the B. If they're back to X, then you throw that to B. If they were back to B, X usering, then you just throw it to B over top of them. So that's kind of the read on that one. So that's a good mix-up of plays in that trip set. I don't really run that last one very often because I don't really need it, but just in case I want to. It's kind of something I came up with yesterday, so it's really kind of new too. And I only ran it once today on stream. It worked. Or was it twice? I don't remember. All right, what else was here? Trey open. Oh, I like Trey open. Let me look down. Ooh, I got gun tight offset. I could do Trey open. I don't think I like Trey open that much. Hey, it's really good. Don't get me wrong. That dig and go man beater. I just don't want to teach similar concepts in this formation that I just saw in other formations for you guys. Next up is the Y off trio weak formation. Now, what makes this formation great is that it has a post coming from the wide side of the field. So, like, if we flip this to make it look a lot like our other trips formations, basically sticking up. We'll call that on the field, and I'll show it to you against, say, cover 4 here. So against this, what the heck is happening? What the heck did I do? There it is. All right. So against this, all you have to do is whip route the Gin Jr. or YRB and right on the right thumbstick, so the zig route. So he's out there to suck down the coverage. So that's all you really need to do. Watson, you can do a lot of things. You can put him on a streak. You can use him to clear out. You could then bring Thomas down or anything like that. You can also, streak Gin, drag, and then outs Thomas either. That's okay also. Not a bad solution to it. But basically the big thing is that post route coming from the wide side of the field, because people expected the post routes like that we've shown to go that way. But when they're going that way, they're like, oh, I didn't even see that coming. So let's just watch this. Let's go back to the regular play. And then whip route Gin, and we'll leave Watson as is. You can block your halfback for a little bit more protection, or send him into layer out. That's fine. So there it is. There's that route, and B is open. So that's against cover 4, which should be the hardest one to do a crossing pattern on. But otherwise, we can show it against 2 and whatnot. So you got other solutions. Let's see, whip route him, and let's do it. Let's see it. Let's see how it plays. And A might be open there. B is being covered by the middle linebacker because he's not in a deep blue. Otherwise, you just throw it to your middle linebacker if he's not in a deep blue. So that will have to be usered. So basically, it's nice to have a crossing pattern from the other side of the field. What's also nice about this is the PA wide receiver in. Very similar things that we've shown you before. You can use Ginn as a clear out. You can use Watson as a clear out. I kind of like Watson as a clear out in this play. And then you kind of basically make your levels read to your Z route. So see the quick pattern to the tight end. Otherwise Z route. Otherwise B route. Otherwise, oh, we're throwing it right to him. All right, that's fine too. In route might have been a better there. So against cover 4, the Z route might have been a better, or in route there against Tampa 2 though. We'll go back to this PA wide receiver in. So we clear out with Watson in, drag Ginn, and then we'll just move. What we do is playmaker Ginn up too for another read if he's already passed it. We'll just playmaker him up, B, all right, X. So there you go. When you get playmaker on it, there'll be a sharper playmaker. But that's kind of your read there. Your Z route at that spot for the PAY receiver. And as you guys know, there you go. That's great. Not that big of a deal. So B right there. That's a couple different things you can do with that, just like we've shown on other plays. Otherwise, the nice thing about this formation is this Saints deep out. So what happens if you just run this stock? All you have to do is motion this guy. You want to go to the near side, so you want your guy on the wide side of the field coming in. So basically, it's let's do again like that. Let's do it like this. Oh, this is cover 4. Darn it! I want to do this against cover 3. Cover 4 though, no. All right, this is a cover 3 beater, not a cover 4. So you can go out of trips. We've already shown cover 3 beaters though, out of a trip set like this. So it's not that huge of a deal. We've shown it out of other things. So motion them in. See what's going on. Oh, I guess we should have streaked. We should have streaked the guy there too. But regardless, it's just the same thing. You bring him down, motion him in. This one's from a freaking amazing. He sent me this one. Whoops, wrong play. So he showed me this one. So I wanted to include the freak play. Same setup as before. You motion him in. It gets a tighter angle. It's not that great because they kind of give it away. So it's fine though. God dang it! I ran a cover 4 again. Anyways, that's it for that. Let me see if there's was there another play I wanted to show. 4 verticals is 4 verticals. Halfback base is halfback base. So those are the ones I wanted to show. Was the post route coming from the single wide receiver side, which was the important part of it. So that is, I think it. Oh no, one more formation, and then a couple goal line plays is what I want to show you. Tight offset, tight end. This Saints in is a good play. I think it's decent in the goal line too, but let's run it right here against cover 4. Let's just run it stock against cover 3. Something we haven't really ran a lot. Cover 3 match. God dang it! I don't want cover 3 match. Cover 3 sky. So Meredith route should get open. Let me see what adjustments I did to this one. Oh, I like wheeling the halfback here to keep that cover 3 corner off of him. Otherwise, Meredith's fine. Marshall. 15 yards behind you. Man, I hate when that happens. All right, sometimes, I think in cover 3, guys will drag this down. So let's see how it plays with drag down. You could streak that A to get a little bit better. Also, what I like here too, motion him out. Oh, Y just stopped. That's beautiful. That's kind of weird that Y just stopped, isn't it? All right, so let's streak X. Motion him out for a little bit better timing. Oh, that's right. I forgot the swing. He's gonna cover him because I didn't swing him. That's right. It's in cover 3 match. Damn it. Man, I'm screwing this up totally. Not many people play cover 3 match. If they play man coverage, we got other schemes for that. Like I showed you, the beaters. All right. Streak. There you go. All right. So that is what it is. But yeah, man coverage will be beaten. I mean, with a lot of things could be man coverage. Just some tiny quick routes. Ooh, whoops, that was bad. I got home to me a little quick. I showed it to you in the first formation how to be man consistently. Otherwise, speed routes beat man pretty good too. Let me show you. Speed routes like the Y out halfback swing. Do we want something man with good coverage corners, like a DB blitz? So this should be okay. The Thomas route should be decent against it. Let's see, slide right, ID this guy over here. 6-man against 6-man pressure. Yeah, see why I was open? I should have thrown that earlier. Right when he cut. You could also motion a guy in for a little extra. There you go. It's an outbreaking route, which is nice because it's hard to use it that way. Otherwise, the Gin route should be okay. I guess you can't, oh wow, you can't really motion it until it gets past. Getting route ended up being usered. So, usually like the speed routes to beat man coverage. I showed you the double moves before, earlier. That stuff's great. PA shot seams. This is a cover 3 beater. I don't know if you guys know that. Maybe not if you haven't seen it, but cover 3 beater. Same thing as 17. Same cover 3 beater. I know a lot of people ran this in 17. People loved this in 17. Guess not. Alright, so I want to show this goal line play here. A couple of them. I already showed you one in the pistol bunch. Let me show you one. Where was it? Saints drive out. Let's do it against. This also works nicely. You know that speed out route that I showed you in Singleback wing? It's beautiful against that too. What do we want? Do we want near side or far side? I'm not sure. Maybe I think this one like the 10-ish. Actually, this one's a little bit further out. This one's gonna be like the 10-ish. But that gin route, unfortunately, you can't hot route it because it goes. See that? So that gin route's got to kind of be stock like that. But against cover 4 drop show 2, the issue with that is that it's hard to get to the end zone because it's so goddamn crowded. So what you do is just kind of outreach their edge. I didn't do that. Ginn got bumped. Stop getting bumped, Ginn. I wonder if we do it from a side. I wonder if we do it in the sideline. I can't recall. Like, so if they do stop purples, a lot of people will put hard flats there so that you can underthrow. Basically, Watson, you can throw him low on the goal line or Meredith underneath, depending on how they user. So, like, right there is fine. There's one way if they're not using that. If they're using B, like that's one route I really like there. Otherwise, say they're gonna use that, then look at Ginn's route to the edge. Oh God, I had it too. Man, I wonder how far I can go back on this. How deep does this? Can I go to the 13 and get this? 13 maybe it might be the edge of it. It might be like 10 to 12. No, he was covered. In that situation, throw B. That situation, just check the one underneath because the underneath guy had it. Sorry, I'm looking for the glitchiness in that Ginn Jr. route. All right, so here's hard flats in the cover 4, which generally people run. See that? Perfect. Hang on to the ball. Chris Harris, you're too good for 10 Ginn. Anyways, that's that play. Let's try it again. This time, make the play, Ginn. There you go. We made the play. A little close, but that's your desperation. If you're at 12 yards, like 3rd and 12, down to 3rd and 10. I think 3rd and 10 is fine. I think here's a 10-yard line. So that's a 10 to 12 yard. We'll go to like any closeness. Sometimes you might want to run the ball, or like I said, throw low to Watson, and you can reroute his. Oh, I didn't do the. Right here, you just go here and then get close. From there, you can try and run the ball. But yeah, here's where this is the aim. No, what the heck was that? Why did I do that? I threw that way too early. Why am I making these? Why did I do that? It's too late at night. I'm making terrible reads. All right, let's do this. I'm on the 10. I'm a little deep in that end zone. Let's go get him. Let's make the play. Maybe this is too deep. Why does he go so deep? He goes too deep. So it's got to be like 11-yard line? I'm just inside the 11. But you wanted to be right at that goal line. It's too bad. It's really all right. So this is very not that great of a goal line play, since it's not exactly. It's going deeper than I wanted. Why is he going so deep? He's getting bumped and he's going deep. Maybe that's it. Anyways, all right. So don't run that one. And the speed in routes. If you're gonna throw low, throw that speed in route. Or if you're close to the goal line, throw it high. All right. Where is my favorite goal line play? Here it is. Mesh. Shit's awesome. This stuff. A guy beat me just running this. All right. So let's watch him. Let's watch him run the same play again. All right. Let's be close to the goal line. We'll get within the 5. You can go further, but this is great. A guy literally ran this play on me the whole game. He won by a point because I missed an extra point. Because I was trying out a new kicker. It sucked. Don't go with Seabass. He's too inaccurate. Freaking lag, right? If your guy can catch, he can catch. Otherwise, that's great. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's try this one more time. We'll try with a high point this time. Alright, that one he got knocked down. Anyways, that should be open because it's great against cover 4. Thank you. Get yourself a good tight end. They can maybe make a play for you. Unlike Drew Brees in the lack of crap I gotta work with here. So you got the drags to that route. Beautiful. And then if that route's now watch it, if that route's crappy, the Thomas route going around the back of the end zone. You just throw it high there. Oh, spec catch it. Don't possession catch it. Because for some reason they wanted to take off possession catches from being any good this year. Alright. Just let the computer do this then. There. There it is. There is your cover 4 beater. You'll frequently get usered though. So if you're going to get usered, throw quick to there. If he's going to use that B route, throw quick to the drag that is usually supposed to be covering anyways. They could put a spy there, which will screw you. If they put a spy there, try and high point that and hope your like Gronk or somebody hangs on to that. So that's a great goal line play. Otherwise, if they're screwing you there, kind of try and outstretch them. Try and out get to the edge. I love that goal line toss. That I-form toss I showed you. I love that play. I really do. But so that's your goal line play right here. Beats cover 4. This is cover 4. This is designed to beat cover 4 to split those middle linebackers. It's what they put in the game. They put it in the game for that. Let me see if I have any other. But yeah, I really do like that formation for goal line, wing tight for that specific play mesh. All right, I think that's it for the ebook. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you. Yeah, I guess that's it. Otherwise. Twitch.tv/GutFox. Subscribe there for the written ebook for all these breakdown in written form. You don't have to sketch it. It's $5. $2.50 goes to me. Or Amazon Prime. You can subscribe by linking your Twitch account. You also get Twitch Prime Legends. So that's my pitch to subscribe to my Twitch channel. Otherwise, if you're here, subscribe. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. But that's it. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.